everyone, welcome to your Who is Your Future Spouse reading. I'm going to look into the type of person, the type of person this person is, as well as possibly, maybe how you will meet them. Okay, so this is for all the single people, all the single ladies and gents, all right? So in a second, I'm gonna show you the three piles of cards that we're working with. And I also have a bag of charms that I want to use. And of course, my chalice of fortune cookie fortunes. And I assure you, I don't eat Chinese food. A lot of these fortunes are from my family members. It's not mine. All right, so actually I just want to say now, get this out of the way. Thank you for watching this video. I totally appreciate it. Give it a like or comment on it. Share it with others and subscribe to my channel. I totally appreciate it. Check out all the links in the description box below. All right, so here are the three piles that you get to choose from. Welcome, pile number one, to your messages. Let's see who your future spouse is and maybe how you will meet them. All right, so I've got only four, I'm using only four decks this time. We've got the Light Seers Tarot, the, Tarot of Sexual Magic or something like, or Sexual Tarot, something like that. The Romance Angels, and the Natural Enchantments Oracle. Okay, so we're starting with the Light Seers Tarot. We have here the Hierophant, number 5. Okay, so honestly, what I hear with this is someone who knows their shit. Also, someone who likes to learn. Okay, they're sitting there. Quite honestly, he looks like he's got like a very happy. I feel like it's coming out fuzzy right now. My camera doesn't really want to focus on that. It's fine. But he looks very happy right now, okay? But there's this whole set of stairs behind him, all right? I look at this card, like, I don't care what the actual definition of any of these cards are, okay? I'm literally just going off of what I feel and see whatnot. I get that this is someone who likes to learn, okay? And maybe not just like subjects you would learn like in school, any courses you would take and stuff like that. He very well could be an actual student, okay? And maybe you even meet them at a school or at a college or university, all right? But I feel like in general, this is like someone who likes to learn, like life lessons, someone who really like checks in with themselves, does a lot of the reflective and even shadow work and works on themselves. Like they like to learn. They're a student of life. All right. And I find, and it's because like they're sitting there laughing away. I feel like there's someone who can, we'll say, step out of the box. Oops, sorry. I just totally hit the stand that the camera was on. I feel like there's someone who can like step out of the box or just like step back and get like an overall view, a bird's eye picture of whatever situation they're going on, and they can like appreciate every person's point of view, and they can laugh at it. They can kind of laugh like, all right, well, this is life, okay? Like everyone has their own truth, and this is someone definitely who speaks their own truth. They're very genuine, very authentic. Okay, I also just saw books in my mind, so as I interrupt myself. So yeah, definitely someone who likes to learn. They could be someone who is already an author, okay? I feel like someone who's already an author, but definitely someone who is continuing that work. Maybe they've already written a book or they're writing a series. That's popping into my mind right now. But again, our scripts. Okay, so possibly an actor, okay, an actor of some type, or just someone who maybe is getting into script writing, all right, writing scripts for production companies, if you will, for plays and whatnot. But yeah, someone who is very authentic, genuine, speaks their truth, can laugh at life. All right, doesn't always take life so seriously. like book fair. So it's possible like you might meet them at like a book fair or a fair, or maybe even just, I'm thinking of like a bookstore, a library, okay? There's something to do with books, okay? Or maybe like you're in a gift shop that has a section for books and journals and stuff, and maybe like that's where you like bump into them. Someone who's also very much in touch with their spirituality. I don't know if you can really see it, because it might be blurry. It is blurry. Camera does not want to focus. Okay, so over here though, these are all symbols. These are all like spiritual symbols. Okay, so I feel like someone who's very much in touch with their spirituality. That's also kind of why they can laugh at life, if you will. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Okay. The next card we have here is from the Tarot Sexual. I gotta look. What is this called? Yes, the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Okay, I had to make sure I had the right name for it. We have here the Devil, number 15. So actually what I get with this, like I know a lot of people think like the Devil can be a bad card. I don't, when I was first introduced to tarot, yes, absolutely. And I think it depends on the context in relation to the other cards around it. I don't see your future spouse being a bad person, okay? I really don't. Like, it's, to me, this is someone who allows themselves to have fun. Like I said, they don't always take life so seriously. They allow themselves to have fun, to enjoy, I'll call it the forbidden fruits of life, all right? They're a bit of a risk taker. My videos are not for kids anyway, so I can totally say this, but definitely someone who likes to have fun in the bedroom, okay? This is, yes, that's what I get with that. Someone who likes to explore, all right? They very well might like to explore actually the world, okay? Like a world traveler, that's totally fine. I'm definitely getting though, the bedroom antics they like to explore, okay? So they're very open to that, so if you're into all that, it's a very good match. But someone who likes to have a lot of fun, okay? That's what I get with this. I just also heard the word convention. Not like conventional values or anything like that, like how or where you would meet them at some type of convention. Like I already know I had mentioned like a book fair, all right? But to me, this is an event maybe held at like a convention center, you know, even like a Comic-Con or something like that. Because I know I had mentioned like, you know, maybe they could be an actor. So I know some actors go to like some Comic-Cons and stuff like that. So, and I have no idea when the next Comic-Con is, okay? So, but I feel like at like a convention or just at an event at a convention center, okay? But someone who likes to have a lot of fun, that is what I get with this card. The number 15, granted they're Roman numerals here, number 15, or a 6. 6 is actually all about love. It really is. And I know we associate like 666 with the devil. Devil don't fucking care about that damn number, guys. That's actually a number on love. But so that's actually what I get with that. And I look at this because he's like outside right now, frolicking. I kind of feel like, I don't know, being outdoors, getting out of your comfort zone, okay? This is a person who can help you get out of your comfort zone. Maybe there's someone you're not really used to, or the type of person you're not used to being around, okay? Oh, you know what? Let me shut my door, because there's other people who... Okay, so... just because I don't really want you guys hearing like any background noise or anything like that. Okay, so the next card we have here is from the Romance Angels. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yes, absolutely. Now see, there's, I think I said with this card that he likes to explore, right? So there's that word again. They're worth exploring. But I look at this like, you know what? They're going to be a little different maybe than what you're used to. And that's not a reason though for you to shy away. I do feel that upon meeting this person, you're going to feel a magnetic attraction. Like, you're going to feel it. It's going to be instant. I don't want to say like love at first sight type of thing, but it's just you're, at the very least, the chemistry. You'll notice the chemistry right away. And I do feel you need to be open to them, okay? You need to explore your feelings. If you feel your heartstrings being pulled, like, don't shy away from that. Don't block it. Don't guard it, okay? They're meant to kind of, like I said, pull you out of your comfort zone. You can consider it like a soul lesson of yours, okay? But that's not a bad thing, because every person that comes into our lives, regardless of, their association with us, we got lessons to learn from them and vice versa, all right? But so, oh yes, you guys, the feelings are there, the feelings are mutual, and you guys are gonna feel it right away. But I feel like don't stay indoors, like get yourself out somewhere. I see them coming to you, but you are out somewhere, out in nature, or just out, like, like I said, convention center, book fair, library. Like, you have to be out somewhere, not at home, not on your property. Someone with darker hair. I'm looking at these 3 cards. They're all like brunettes. Okay, so someone with darker hair. I'm also hearing, if you're looking for like a husband, okay, so tall, dark, and handsome. You're looking for a wife. I still think she might be a little tall, but she's still gonna have like dark hair. She'll have striking features. Goddess-like beauty. Okay, that's actually what I get with that, truly. The next card we have here is from the Natural Enchantments Oracle deck. It's a winter card. Number 8, the full moon. So 2 things with this. One, I feel like you're coming out of a cycle. Okay, full moons, like, they represent like the culmination, the completion of what was started at the beginning of the cycle, 28 days earlier. Okay, so I feel like this is like saying like you are completing one cycle of your life. Most likely, you're completing the singledom, the single part of your life, because you're about to come into union and be in a relationship with your future spouse, okay? So I feel like you are at that point. Also, because we're not at a full moon right now, I'm not too sure when the next full moon is, quite honestly, but I wouldn't be surprised if either in like 8 days, 8's a very significant number right now, either in 8 days or by the next full moon, you will meet them, okay? 8's, I'm also feeling this person's got some money. 8, and I say that because 8 represents money, financial abundance, and stability. It really does. Excuse me. So I feel like this person has either just worked hard to build their income, if you will. But I do feel, I don't want to say like, oh, they come from money. It's just that I feel like they love what they do for work. They work hard at it. Okay. But I feel like they're gonna want to spoil you. That's what I get with that. They're gonna want to spoil you, okay? I can see, yes, like that very well, like it might be their love language, okay? That just, there's 5 like major love languages. There's like words of encouragement, like gift giving, gifts. I feel like that's going to be like kind of like their thing. When I say they want to spoil you, they're going to just want to just give you things. Never mind like tell you that, how they feel about you, or do things, to help you around the house or whatnot. Like, to me, I feel like they like to give. So be open to receiving, okay? Tap into, I don't care if you're male or female, tap into that feminine energy. Feminine energy receives, masculine gives, okay? So be open to that. We all got that. We all got those, we have that duality inside of us, okay? So be open to that. Okay, so next what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn the camera so that way you can see the charms that I pull from this bag, kind of get an idea, a little more so of who they are and maybe how you meet them, okay? So, 1 second. Okay. Got my bag of charms. Had to adjust the camera because I wanted you to see this. Let's see, I'm going to pick just a few out. Okay. By a few, I mean like 7. We got the moon here, someone who's very intuitive. I already mentioned that they're in touch with their spirituality, okay? This says, what does it say? I love you to the moon and back. And they're going to be someone who's very expressive, okay? But it could also be part of their love language. Someone who has no problem telling you that they love you and truly showing you, okay? So when looking at this star, yeah, they very well could be like a star, literally, like a celebrity of some type, a YouTube star even, you know, Instagram star, someone who doesn't mind, I feel like, being in front of the camera, lights action in some way. Someone also who appreciates nature and will also like to be outdoors, like maybe even camping and looking up at the stars. Someone who's connected to space. They very well could also be a star seed. I do feel like a lot of you watching are star seeds, but so I feel like that's the same with them. Actually, a lot of the charms I pulled out got a lot of spiritual significance. So we got a fairy and a butterfly. These two look very actually similar. Someone who's been going through their own transformation. Someone who's going to help you change your life as well. They're meant to be sort of a change agent. See my shadows as I'm doing that. But that's not a bad thing, okay? Someone, again, who likes to be out in nature. We've got another star here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is just added energy. I also look at this. Sorry, I'm moving the camera because I just hit it. I also look at this as like two stars colliding. Kind of like the two of you are supposed to meet. It's fate. Like the stars align. The stars will align. You haven't met this person yet. The stars are aligning for you to do so. There's a lot of magic around you guys. I keep hitting the camera. I apologize. A lot of magic. This is a very deep spiritual relationship. Yes. I feel you have a lot of protection around you. When I look at this, I'm getting Archangel Michael actually with this. They could connect to Archangel Michael. I don't like to give names when I do readings and stuff because I don't want you to be looking for the person with that name, but they could have a Michael connection to their name, or they could be named after someone who was a Michael, or even like, you know, like an offshoot of it, like Michaela, Micah. To me, there's something to do, and that's what I get with this one specifically, something to do with Michael, but there could be a variation, okay? I look at this, and what I'm hearing is a god looking for their goddess. Yes, someone with very powerful energy, specifically someone who even believes in like reincarnation and past lives, parallel lives, all that. They've got, their spirituality is big, okay? They're very open. But yeah, that's what I get with that. Outside, something about nature, being outside. You very well could meet them when you're outside at an event of some type. You're not home. You're not at your home base. You're not on your property. That's for sure. Okay? And just while the camera is like this, I'm going to pull from the chalice. Do this one. Oh, I know I've had this one before in a past video. The nightlife is for you. That goes along with looking up at the stars. Someone who likes to be outside at night. Like I said, even camping, looking up at the stars. Someone who likes to contemplate space. Contemplate space and time, the planets, the universe, what have you. Someone though who also may be very much maybe a night owl. Hopefully your schedules sync up just fine. I mean, I do feel you two are fated, so to be together. So your schedules will sync up just fine. But so yeah, so that's what I get for this person, your future spouse. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, I'll read you the numbers on the back. It's blurry on the camera. There we go. 17, 19, 4, 1, 47, 46. All right. So thank you to those of you who chose pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a wonderful day and a week ahead. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your future spouse reading. I've got 4 decks with me, 4 cards, and I got a bag of charms and my fortunes that we're going to look in to see who this person is, possibly even how you could meet them. Fun times. Okay, so this first card we have is from the Lightseers Tarot. 18, the moon. It's interesting. The moon came up for the charms for pile number 1. So I'm getting a very similar message to what I said regarding that. So it's possible if you're interested between pile 1 and 2, you might want to listen to both of these. Someone who's very intuitive, someone really in touch with themselves, okay? I also feel someone who, at this moment, okay, now you may not be picking up on, you may very well be picking up on them, even though you haven't met them yet, but, picking up on their energy, but someone who's also, because I look at this, she's underwater. Someone who maybe is going through a difficult time right now, or just their emotions, they're letting their emotions get to them, okay? So I feel like, if you were to meet, just saying, if you were to meet them tomorrow, although the 18's got significance, I feel like. This is a number 18 card. So we're coming into October, so October 18th, that's just about a few weeks away. So I feel, so that could be of significance, okay? And I believe that's like on a Saturday or Sunday, it's a weekend. But someone who just, you will really be able to see their emotional nature, okay? So it's possibly, now I understand that we've got like 5 or 6 planets in like retrograde right now. And I mean, I'm not an astrologer, but I've got some astrologer friends and they're all saying like the next few weeks, like emotions are going to be up in the air, okay? Emotions are going to be, people are going to be combustible, all right? And I feel like this person, they're empathic, they're in touch with themselves, but they're also in touch with like the energy and vibes around them. So don't be surprised if like, even when you meet them, they're like emotionally reacting, okay? So I don't want you to think that like, that's how they really are all the time. I don't feel that. I'm also, and this is just because of the emotional nature of this, they could also either be like a water sign or have a good amount of water in their charts, okay? Water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I know like there are actual zodiac signs associated with each of the tarot cards. I don't know what they are. I don't really follow that. I'm going just by intuitively what I'm getting from this card. Okay, so I do feel they are also someone who is in touch with their emotional nature. But at times, and it happens to all of us truly, like even myself, there are times that just, you can't always control how you feel. You just can't, right? And I mean, you try to, but so I feel like they're really in touch with themselves. Someone who also likes water. I'm seeing a beach, and I know like we're in autumn now, at least for those of us in the northern hemisphere. Okay, for those of us in the southern, you guys are now in spring, so that's pretty cool. Your weather's getting warmer, ours is getting colder. So, but I feel like being around water, a lake or an ocean, they like to be in that setting, but I could see you guys meeting somewhere near water as well. That's what I get with this. Now, moon is full. Okay, so I don't know when the next full moon is. I haven't looked, but I'm not going to be surprised if like you meet them by the next full moon. Maybe that's around the 18th. I actually don't even know. The next card we have here is from the Tarot of Sexual Magic, a number 5 of Pentacles, excuse me. So you know what other than the fact that they're making out, you know what I'm drawn to right now? The violin. So someone who's musically inclined, all right? They very well could be a performer, okay? They've performed even in orchestra, or have done live events. I also feel it's not strictly just violin. I feel like in general, music, they're open to music. Music soothes them, okay? So maybe they even just listen to YouTube all the time. That's me. I just love listening to music. It just takes me away. I'm not too musically inclined, but I'm very much drawn towards music. So someone though who very well could be in a band, okay, performing live shows. Ooh, I just saw you at a live show. Okay, that image just popped into my mind. So get yourself out to a live show, whatever band you're drawn to. They could be there in the audience. They could actually be the singer. They could be the drummer. Okay. But someone who's really gonna like showing you how they feel. They're gonna like touching you. You know how like when like you're in the beginning of a relationship anyway, like you always want to just kind of find ways how to touch the person, right? Even if it's just like to brush your hand against them or something, right? Isn't it fun and a little energy? I feel like that's that all the time though. They're very touchy-feely. I feel like they're very touchy-feely. See, when I say that, I'm actually even so completely different field. I know I was just talking about music, but completely different field. They could be touchy-feely, that they could be even like a massage therapist, or someone just in the healing field, someone who even does like energy work. Yeah, I just got that when I said touchy-feely. I just picked up on that. So either way though, I do feel like they are someone who, and I'm getting this even just with the Five of Pentacles though, just someone though building their wealth. Okay, building their wealth. That's what I get with that. But someone who likes to touch you. Oh yes, they will make that known right away. You won't have to worry. You won't even have to worry if like you think like you don't look good enough for them or anything like that. Oh no. Trust me, they will love you right from the start. Okay, like you don't have to do anything. And I'm looking in the back. Okay, no, that's going to be the sky. It's funny. I'm looking in the background, and it's probably sky and clouds, but my initial thought was like, oh, that's the ocean water. So again, that water energy is coming back in, meeting them near the water, or going to a town that, you know, that's got water, or just they've got water in their chart. There's an emotional aspect to this. I like it. I like it. Okay. The next card we have here is from the Romance Angels. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Dude, the attraction. I think I said this for the pile number 1 anyway. The attraction's going to be there from the get-go. Like from the get-go, you guys will not even be able to deny it. You guys will want to look at each other. Just, you know, sneak glances all the time. Like, I'm looking at this. I hear the words like stop and smell the roses. So that's fine. You can very well do that if you want to. Like, that's really cool. But I feel like being out at like, if you know like of a place that like, or a landscaping place or like a garden center, you can even go to like a nursery if you want, or like a farm where it's fall. So now's a great time to be outside and go like apple and pumpkin picking. There may not be any roses, or there very well could be. But to me, it's like being outdoors amongst nature. But being maybe out at like a public gardens or something like that. That's like being out in nature is how I see you meeting them. Oh, but the attraction is there. I'm actually getting someone with fair skin. And actually, I think all of them got fair skin in these cards. And I didn't even realize that. They all got pretty fair skin. Someone with fair skin. It's possible that they're even like a redhead. There's a lot of red actually. There's some red in these cards. Her hair, it's got red highlights. I don't know if you can really see it. It might look brown on the video. He's wearing a red cloak. She looks like she's got reddish brown hair. She's got reddish brown hair. So they could be a redhead, or at the very least just, you know, they could be like a strawberry blonde, or just, you know, have brown hair with some red, you know, hues to them. But I do get the fair skin. Yes. The next card we have here is a summer card. It's from the Natural Enchantments Oracle, a 30 or a 3 Enlightenment. So someone who's open spiritually, definitely. I don't want to say they're consumed by that, but I feel because of their emotional nature in general, that it has made them empathic and made them open to, what the universe has to offer. Okay? And I look at this because there's 2 lotus flowers here. So lotus flower is the only bloom out of like muddy waters, okay? But I feel you gotta have a little bit more. Okay, you gotta have a little bit more patience to meet them. It's coming soon though, like the 30. So in like a month's time, or reducing to a 3 weeks time. 3 months brings us right to the end of the year. So it's happening. Okay, it's happening. But I feel you still gotta wait just a little bit longer. There's still some things that that need to occur. Okay, but there is a purity and innocence to them, a childlike nature. Ooh, that's a strong one. There's a childlike nature to them, and they very well could be like an old soul, or they could be older than you think they are, but they look younger. Okay, like, you could look at someone and think like, oh, they are no older than like 26 years old. But then you could find out that no, like they're legitimately like 36 years old. And you're like, how? Okay. So I feel like this is someone who they look younger than they actually are, but they have a youthful energy to go with them despite their age. Okay. And I feel like the age, the number isn't going to matter to you, because just their energy is just childlike, wondrous. It's a lot of awe, I feel. So I like that. But there's something about being outdoors. You got to be outdoors to meet them, not stuck inside somewhere. You got to be outdoors to meet them. Okay, so I'm going to turn this camera around because I want you guys to look at all the charms that I pull. So give me 1 second. All right, got my little bag of charms. It's actually from Whole Foods. Haha. Got my little bag of charms. Charms aren't from Whole Foods. Got these charms online. All right, I'm going to pull a few. I need a bigger bag for this. Can't fit my hand in. Oh, okay, we got a few. All right. So we got, ooh, this is, wow, a little similar to pile number 1. So if you watched pile number 1, yeah. Okay, so we got the moon here. We got 2 stars. And that's actually what pile number 1 had. A few of the charms, they had a moon and 2 stars. So someone though who literally, and I'm going to repeat this, who literally could be like a celebrity, who could be a star. Okay, they could be a YouTube star. They could be an Instagram star. They could just be literally a star, a TV star, or someone you only see like in the movies. Okay, there's stars around them, okay? Or maybe they actually know people who are famous. They're good friends with people who are famous, all right? Someone who's also in touch with nature. There's a sun there, okay? Someone who's also in touch with nature. Someone who likes to look up at the sky. Okay, I'm hearing the word observatory. Well, you got to go outside to go to observatory, so I feel like, you could meet them literally. Jesus, I'm so sorry. You could meet them literally at an observatory. Where you're looking at the moon and stars, okay? Yeah, someone who likes to be out in nature, connects to nature, even out to space. Someone who's very bright, very intelligent. Their solar plexus, so I do attribute the sun to the solar plexus only because of the color. The sun really gives off a bright, vibrant yellow, and that's the color of the solar plexus chakra. Wow, I can't say that. So someone though who like exudes very just high energy, someone who has no problem being out in the spotlight. All right. And there are celebrities who don't mind being out in the spotlight. So that's what I get with that. But you're going to be outdoors. You're definitely going to be outdoors. Pile number 2. And how you meet them. We've got here a little chalice. Like my bigger chalice of fortunes that I'm going to pull in a second. Someone, okay? It's gonna be someone who likes to drink. Not in a bad way. I'm not saying that like, oh, they're addicted. Like, no, I don't get that. Because I do actually feel like this person will just drink socially. They very well could like wine, getting beer, even mead. Okay, and that's very specific to some people. I mean, I'm someone who likes mead, but that's not a lot of people do. But yep, someone who likes to socially drink. Okay, so not a bad thing. Charm's very slippery. I'm also getting with this someone who's very giving, and I look at that because like there's that quote like you can't pour from an empty cup, and I feel that they're very true to that. They will not pour from an empty cup. They will make sure their own cup is nice and full, but they will give to you. Okay, they're definitely a giver. I'm going to see if I just get anything else with that. Yeah, you're definitely outside where you meet them. Definitely outside. I'm also being reminded of like a Renaissance fair. And that's because that's going on right now, especially here in Massachusetts. I'll be going this weekend. Because I look at this like it's a chalice, like a goblet. And those are the type of mugs, glasses that were around back in the Renaissance days. So someone who likes to go to events. And that's outdoors. So, yeah, I like that. Okay, let me move those out of the way. I'm going to pull from here. Perceived failure is oftentimes success trying to be born in a bigger way. I like that. I feel like I may have had this message before for a past video. I feel like this message is more for you versus them, because there's someone who has success. They're someone who has success. And I feel like you are trying to get on board with being successful. You may have felt like in the past you failed at love or failed at like a project you're working on regarding career. But I'm getting like you have to keep going. Keep your heart open. They're going to help you in some way. They're going to help you like get the success you want. They're going to bring you success. But you'll have to like work with them in some aspect. That's actually what I get with this message. I like that. The numbers on the back: 47, 50, 17, 28, 32, 39. All right. That's a good one. Thank you, pile number 2. I totally appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this message, or these messages, I should say. Have a wonderful day and week ahead, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello and welcome, pile number 3, to your messages. Who is your future spouse? How are you going to meet them? Let's see what they're like. We've got what they're like. Oh goodness. I couldn't talk at the end of doing pile number 2. I hope I can get through this one. Okay, so I've got 4 cards with me from 4 different decks. The first one is from the Light Seers Tarot. 5 of Wands. You know what's interesting is like when I was thinking of, like this is like over an hour ago, when I was thinking of like what I could do for the next video, and I was very much drawn to doing another love reading. I like doing the love readings, right? I even like watching them on YouTube. I kept seeing the 5 of Wands in my mind, and I'm like, how the fuck am I going to explain 5 of Wands to people who are watching? Like, yeah, your future spouse is going to be someone who likes to fight, because that's what but that's not true. Like, that's my initial meaning perception of the card, okay? But I'm not going off of like what the traditional tarot like says about each card or anything like that. I'm literally just going off of my intuition, what I get, my clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, all of it, all the clairs, right? So 5 of Wands, it came up. So actually though, what I get with this truly is someone climbing to the top of the ladder. Someone who, I don't want to say they're a workaholic, because I don't feel they're a workaholic, but right now in their life, and it's because they haven't met you yet, it's because they're not in relationship yet, they're single, they're working on their career, Okay, they're working on like getting a promotion, or just maybe they're their own boss, right? They're an entrepreneur, and they're working on their income and growing it, okay, and just being successful. That's actually what I get with this. They're climbing the ladder, okay, so to speak. And I feel like they are going to be successful because they're actually right up here. They're right at the top. They're touching the gold. They're touching it, okay? So yes, your future spouse is someone who I do feel has worked hard, and they do feel that if you do work hard, you will get to where you want to be. And that's fine. That's absolutely their perception. I feel if you work smarter, not harder, okay? But that's fine. This has worked for them. And I feel that they're gonna have this like sense of accomplishment and enjoyment, okay? And you'll be able to pick up on that actually right away. They're gonna be, I feel, very financially stable, truly. So that's actually wonderful. Someone in touch with their career, and just, I know a lot of people associate career and life purpose going hand in hand. I don't as much anymore, because I feel I've already been living my life purpose. So I'm just kind of like, okay, well, what do I want to do for work? But I feel they are someone who does associate career and life purpose, and they've been doing just that, okay? So there's no conflict here. There's no conflict with this Five of Wands card, but they are someone who can work under pressure. I'm getting that with the five. Five is all about change. So, and oftentimes change can bring us pressure, but I'm getting there's someone who knows how to work through the pressure, okay, to get to, whatever it is they want. So that's really cool. The next card we have here is from the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Another number 5 card. This is the Five of Cups. Wow. A lot of changes for this person. You know what though? Excuse me. They're going to change your life is what I'm getting. They're going to be someone, I almost want to say like you don't expect. And I don't know why I say that, but so like, I don't want to say like, oh, you're not going to feel worthy to be with them, but it's just, I don't know, someone like you end up meeting and you hear about their life and you kind of wonder like, what do they really see in me? Type of thing. But, oh man, no, they see you as their equal. They see, oh yes, they do. And they want to give you the life that you want. That will genuinely make them happy. Oh yes, very much so. I want to see what else I get with this. Someone who enjoys the finer things in life, someone who enjoys food. That's also what I get with that. And I'm not too sure, that could be food right there. I can't really tell, even myself as I look at it close up. But that's what I get also with this card. Someone who enjoys the finer things in life, someone who wants to spoil you, give you the finer things in life, and truly, like, just give you things, like, or do things for you that, like, make you happy. That will seriously make them happy, okay? They're a go-getter type of person. They are a go-getter type of person, and you're going to see that in them. They're going to pursue you unless you literally, like, tell them no, but if they don't pick up any of those signals from you, like, you're probably gonna have to, if really, like, I don't know. I don't see you saying no, because I feel like you're someone who wants to be pursued, okay? If you're watching this, you want to be pursued. Well, they're gonna pursue you, okay? And they will have no problem doing so. None whatsoever. That's what I get with this. The fire sticks out here. There's a fire right here. So they could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or just have fire in their chart. But I do feel like their energy anyway, a bit spontaneous. They've got energy, okay? They've got energy. They want to take you places. They want to go and do things with you. Like, yes, and they're very, very interested in you. Not saying like all of a sudden you become their world, because they understand, like, they've got work and bills and whatnot. They've, friends, family, whatnot. But you are very much a big part of their world right away. okay? And they make that known. I'm trying to get a feel for like how you meet them. That's not coming up yet. We'll see as I pull a couple more cards and do the charms. I got my bag of charms. Oh yeah, there's fire in this card. Oh, that is the light that I was looking at. It is fire. I didn't realize that was like a fireball. Someone's very warm. Their energy is very warm. They could have darker hair, or like my color hair. I'm like a really dark blonde, light brown. I used to be real blonde when I was younger, but it's gotten darker since I've gotten older. But so kind of, we'll say like maybe like my color here. I'm getting someone who's got can't talk, muscles. They're muscular. And I think it's because of just all the work they have literally put in to not only their life, but I feel like in general in like their health. Like they like to go to the gym. Oh, I just saw that in my mind. So not only do they like to go to the gym, you very well could meet them at the gym or just some type of fitness setting, okay? You very well could be like in a store that sells fitness equipment and you could meet them in that aisle, okay? Like there's something about fitness. Yeah, I like that. Okay, the next card we have here is from the Romance Angels. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And that they will do. They will flirt. You can take this quite literally. Do not be afraid to flirt back with them. Oh yes. And I'm getting like right away. Don't even worry about it. They will receive it very well. Okay? I'm looking at this calm water. So, yes, they very well could be a fire sign, but they're also a very grounded individual, okay? They can keep their feelings, we'll say, in check, or because they will reveal their feelings to you. They'll have no problem revealing their feelings to you, but they can keep their emotions and their reactions in check, okay? They will come from a very grounded place. I feel like when you are around them, yes, obviously, like, your heart will flutter a little bit, right? Because you're attracted to them, and yes, you even want to flirt with them. But I feel like there's going to be this familiarity with them. It's just going to feel like you've known them forever. And quite honestly, your soul has known them forever. Your soul has made a contract with them prior to coming into this lifetime so that you would end up being in a committed relationship with them. So your souls do know each other. Just you're about to meet in the physical. I'm looking at the fives in regards to timing wise. I mean, very well could be as early as 5 days, but I'm not really feeling that. More like 5 weeks to 5 months out. That's what I get with that, because we have two number 5 cards here. Also adding the 5s, that comes to a 10, and 10 reduces to a 1. So I wouldn't be surprised if in the new year. Okay, if like right in the new year or just at New Year's. Ooh, New Year's party. That just popped into my mind. Okay, New Year's party. If you get an invite to a New Year's party, really consider going. Just saying. There could be someone that you'll flirt with. The next card we have here from the Natural Enchantments Oracle deck, a summer card, a 27 or a 9, the message. Yeah, the red is sticking out to me again in regards to the signs, fire signs. Medium. Oh, they could be a bit of a medium. They could tap into that, be able to receive messages from the other side. Because that's what psychics and mediums, definitely mediums, okay? Because I mean, all mediums are psychic. Not all psychic are mediums. It's just like I don't want to say like an added level, but just kind of. I'm sort of both. I'm definitely psychic, but I don't really focus on the mediumship part. I just don't really focus on that. But so someone who's very open to receiving messages from the other side, they believe in that. They could even just watch some videos like this. They have an interest in it. I actually also sort of feel like you could meet them around the time of a deceased, like members, friend or family, whatnot, but just a deceased person's birthday, that popped into my mind. I'm recording this actually on, today is actually my Nana's birthday, and she passed earlier this year. Happy birthday, Nana Banana. But so I do feel like you could meet them around or on a deceased, relative, family member's birthday. They don't have to be a family member. Like I said, they could be a friend or colleague or just someone that you were once close with, okay? I also feel you're going to see them in your dreams prior to actually meeting them. Whether or not you remember your dreams is a whole other story, right? Because I don't remember all my dreams, but I feel like you could meet them. You're going to start seeing them if you haven't already. You're going to start seeing them. You guys are going to start on that spiritual plane. You're going to start on the ethereal plane prior to coming together physically. I also feel like some of you, it's okay to ask your ancestors to help you regarding meeting this person. This is a very random thing to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think they like the color red. Or when you meet them, they're wearing a red shirt or something red. There's something red about it. That's clothing-wise, red. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see the charms that I pull and the fortunes that I pull, okay? So hold on one second. All right. Let's see what we got here. I need a bigger bag for these charms. I'm going to pull a few out to see what we get. Oh, those ones. Okay. I got a little bunch here. Mermaids. Oh, someone who likes to be around the water. If they're a fire sign, that's actually kind of good because it will balance their energy. That's what I get with the mermaids. Someone who likes to be around water, so you very well could meet them. If you travel to a town or go to a beach, that has a lake or the ocean, something with water. They like to be around water. Actually, okay, this is so random, but you actually could meet them on a rainy day. That's actually what I also get with that. Okay. This is the Star of David, right? So they could be Jewish. Someone, though, who at the very least is in touch spiritually. Sorry, I just hit the camera. Someone who's in touch spiritually. And actually, I look at this because I'm looking at the triangles, technically, right? There's two triangles, one that goes up, one that goes down. I'm getting balance. They're a very balanced person, very grounded person. I'm going to go to the star. Stars have come out for each pile. Only one this time. Okay, so they could have some air in their chart, is actually what I also get with this, because I'm looking at the star with wings. But I'm also being reminded again of the whole mediumship thing, or connecting to those who have passed. You very well, like I said, could talk to your ancestors or someone that has passed and ask them how you would meet them, where you would meet them, when you would meet them. They may be going through a grieving process right now, is actually what I also feel with this card. That someone special in their life was taken from them. We got here the Pegasus. Okay, so I actually look at this because Pegasus, they can fly. So someone who has, well, I think I said that already, who's got air in their chart, right? So someone who could, got air in their chart, someone who likes to travel. Someone who likes to travel. Not necessarily by plane. I mean, absolutely. But I feel like travel in general. They won't mind taking road trips. They won't mind, going on a cruise ship. But they'll definitely hop on a plane. Someone who likes to travel. They'll hop on a plane at the last minute if they really want to. Last second. For a spontaneous trip. This is the Green Man. Someone connected to nature. You very well could be outdoors when you meet them. Halloween's coming up. Okay, this is popping into my mind. Halloween's coming up. And I almost wouldn't be surprised if they're dressed, their costume has to do with nature. Either maybe they're dressed as a mermaid, maybe they're dressed as a bird or Pegasus, or maybe they're dressed as the Green Man. To me, there's something to do with nature. Maybe they're even dressed as a fairy. They're elemental beings. that's kind of what I get with that, is like something to do with nature, but as like a dress, as a costume. And like I said, Halloween's coming up, so perfect time of year for that. Sun with a cloud. Yeah, up in the sky, air. Hearing the word north, they geographically could be north of you right now. Or when you meet them, it would be, you know, north of where you're at right now, where you're living. Someone who likes to shine, who doesn't always mind like being the center of attention or out in the spotlight, but, you know, they also don't mind having to retreat, you know, go behind the clouds, if you will. They need like equal downtime. So someone who could be introverted, but maybe for work, they're more extroverted, but on a personal level, they're introverted and they don't mind actually just like staying at home and doing stuff. But yeah. Oh, I like that. Okay. Chalice. Let's see what we got here. I'm getting a lot of repeats from past videos. When spider webs unite, they can tie up a lion. Yes. Someone who I feel like works with people, works with others. Okay, I'm also getting, like, you know, those like companies like Habitat for Humanity, or companies that, you know, maybe some organizations that work together to help the planet. I can see that as well. There's this sense of unity. Someone belonging to a club of some type. A book club? Any club, any club. But I do get something about outdoors is what I really do get with that. Someone who's got a lot of strength. It's because of the lion. Someone who's got a lot of strength. And you'll notice that I mentioned the whole gym thing. Someone who takes care of their fitness, of their health. So you may notice them. They may be muscular. You can see their muscles. All right. Your lucky numbers: 41, 21, 6, 44, 43, 27. All right, play that in the lottery, guys. Thank you, pile number 3, for tuning into your messages. I hope you enjoyed them. Hope you all have a wonderful week ahead, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.